marks you out as a man is your ability to rise when you fall.
Sir Edochie, the father of Yul, a remarkable man. We cannot take that away from him. But unfortunately, in life, there are certain events, some might call it karma, some might call it trials and tribulation. This comes knocking at your door when you are supposed to begin to reap the fruits of your labor, or when you are supposed to be at rest. Edochie has stopped his father from maintaining his calm and steeze. It is quite unfortunate that Edochie constantly wants to trend for the worst, bad, negative reasons. But his father is telling him, man, the downfall of a man, first you need to understand that you fell. And you also need to understand that when someone falls, it is always on the floor. But is this the end of your life? Edochie has been trying to rise up. He has been trying to get up. But he has not been doing it in the best way that a right-thinking person, fellow, will. Edochie has been trying to rise up, get up again, using diabolic means, wicked, stupid, foolish, and irresponsible ways. He has pushed, pressed, and done a lot. And I wonder to what end? Why is it that a man like Edochie has refused to do the needful? Why have you chosen to be a mockery of yourself? Okay, you wanted polygamy, which is not what we want to discuss. It is not about your polygamy. We have said it times without number that your polygamy is less of our concern. What matters most to us is the way you went about it, even though it is your life. But you invited us in, and here we are, and we have come to stay. We are not going anywhere. We are not use and dump. You cannot tell us when to come in and when to step out. We will always remain firm, resolute, because we know who we are. Maybe you do not know who you are. Edochie, he fell. But ever since Edochie fell, he decided to maintain that nature of a pig, constantly trying to get himself dirty every time he's being cleaned and washed. Well, families have said they did not know when Edochie decided to do what he did, that he never tells anybody anything, which I do understand. Who will want to associate with a man that has refused to apply wisdom to his waywardness? I mean, at least after you realize that you have made mistakes, that is, if you have realized it, I'm sure that the best approach to sorting out your problems is by getting yourself up, dusting yourself, and begin to look at what you have done right and wrong. And if you are not sure, seek for advice. Will Edochie do this? No. Rather, Edochie went into a tirade of trying to accuse Mary of being responsible for the consequences of the decision that he took. Who does that? How can you blame someone else for the mistakes or the intentional action that you took? I don't think it works that way, and I don't think you think it works that way. No one thinks in that way. No one processes his or her thoughts in that way. Everyone knows quite clearly that The action of Yul Edochie, particularly the behavior it demonstrated after the demise of his son, there is nothing whatsoever that is encouraging. There is nothing that is worth emulating. Ever since Yul Edochie refused. He refused. He refused to apply wisdom. He refused to at least borrow some sense. He refused to accept that he had wronged himself and also the universe. What is he expecting? What is he expecting? In a bid to get himself back into the life of his ex, Yul Edochie had done several things. In fact, there was a time Yul Edochie had stormed the charity organized by his ex-wife. And, you know, when he got there, he wasn't really invited anyway, but he stormed in a bid to position himself as a man who is still in the life of his ex. His ex managed it, but she knows what she needed to do. A divorce. That was all that she wanted and nothing more. She knew that if she is to connect back to Yul Edochie will take her for a ride. And you all know that this always is going to be the beginning of a bigger mess. Well, what else can we say? What else can we say about Yul Edochie? What else can we say? Yul Edochie fell. He refused to rise up. Yul Edochie fell. He refused to pick himself up. Yul Edochie fell. He refused to be a man. Yul Edochie fell. He refused to apply wisdom. He does not want to get up. He wants to get up like not getting up. He wants to do it with pride. He's expecting that everybody will bow to his whims and caprice. He believes that his ex belongs to him and she must do what he instructs her to do. But she said, no, I will not be cajoled. I will not be compelled. I will not be forced to be part of what I did not sign for. I am not going to be part of this. Moreover, you treated me less than trash. Yul Edochie thought this would go away. To him, he felt he had captured Mary, and Mary had no choice. But she made it clear to Yul Edochie that she has more than one choice to make.